Good morning, students. Open Geography book, lesson number 5, Major Domains of the Earth, page number 32. Topic Continents. Continents means the large landmass surrounded by water from all sides. And there are 7 major continents. These are separated by large water bodies. These continents are Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, South America, Australia and Antarctica. You can see the map given on page number 31, and here we can notice that the greater part of the land mass lies in the northern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere means the part which is above the equator. Now we will see the first important or the largest continent, which is Asia. It is shown with the yellow color and it covers about 1/3 of the total land area of the earth. The continent lies in the eastern hemisphere. Eastern hemisphere means on the right side of 0° longitude. This is 0° longitude. It divides earth into two hemispheres, eastern and western. So Asia is located in the eastern hemisphere. The Tropic of Cancer passes through this continent. This is Tropic of Cancer which passes through this continent. And Asia is separated from Europe by the Ural Mountains. And together or combined landmass of Europe and Asia is called the Eurasia. Europe plus Asia. Now next continent is Europe, which is shown with purple color. It is much smaller than Asia and this continent lies to the west of Asia. The Arctic Circle passes through it. It is bound by water bodies on three sides. Now next continent is Africa, shown with green color. It is the second largest continent after Asia. The equator or 0° latitude runs almost through the middle of the continent. Here you can see 0° longitude, which is standing line, and this equator, which is latitude. So these two latitude and longitude pass through this continent. A large part of Africa lies in the northern hemisphere, and you will find that it is the only continent through which the Tropic of Cancer, the equator and the Tropic of Capricorn pass. Sahara Desert, the greatest or the biggest desert, is located in this continent. The continent is bound on all sides by oceans and seas. You will notice that the world's longest river, the Nile, flows through Africa. Now you have to find out the place where the equator, the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn pass in the map of Africa. Now next one is North America. It is the third largest continent of the world. This is North America, and it is linked to South America by a very narrow strip of land called Isthmus of Panama. You can see on page number 33. Here it is shown here clearly, Isthmus of Panama. It is a very narrow strip of land which joins North America and South America. Now 3 oceans surround this continent. Can you name these oceans? If you will find out the map, you can find out in this map which are the oceans, 3 oceans by which this continent is surrounded. Like one is Pacific, next is Atlantic, and the third one is Arctic. These 3 oceans surround this continent. Now next one, South America. on page number 33. South America lies mostly in the southern hemisphere, and which two oceans surround it on the east and the west? Again we can see in this map two oceans. Again Pacific Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. These are the two oceans. And the Andes, world's longest mountain range, runs through its length from north to south. South America has the world's largest river, the Amazon. Now the next one is Australia, the smallest continent that lies entirely in the southern hemisphere. It is surrounded on all sides by the oceans and seas, and it is also known as island continent. Now next one, in the last seventh continent, is Antarctica. It is shown with white color. It is completely in the southern hemisphere, which is a huge continent. The South Pole lies almost at the center of this continent. As it is located in the South Polar region, it is permanently covered with thick layer of ice sheet. There are no permanent human settlements, and many countries have research stations in this continent. India also has research stations here. These are named as Maitri and Dakshin Gangotri. These are already highlighted here. So these are the names of research stations of India. Okay. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.